Norris comes to take up the challenge. James draws the foul in the act of shooting and one. Well, Norris had a hand out there.
James. Panathinaikos really extending their defense and playing really aggressively. Mike James forced into the hero shot, and he obliges.
And gets it off the glass.
What about this shot from Magic Mike?
It's now 4 minutes since AS Monaco scored the basketball. Alpha Diallo rattles home the three-pointer. So a look at the bucket that ended the scoring drought being experienced by AS Monaco in this second quarter. Began the period.
Rebounds, Nicola Milatino. James puts the contact on Walkup and puts the ball in the bucket. Mike James.
It's a potential 6-point swing. Missed transition three. I didn't think.
Strazzle to James for three. Bingo!
Leading by 9. Pull-up three-pointer is rattled home. Tough bucket, Mike James after miss.
Back to the action. James, pull-up dribble, jump shot. It is sweet. First foul on Kalinic.
Monaco find a way back. Mike James versus TJ Shorts, who's aggressive defensively. James shoots over the top, falling down to the deck.
Just 3-4 times. Shorts can't do much more than that. He's got help coming from the backside, and James knocks it down.
James trying to get a Monaco answer again. Gonna fire for three and hit. Of course he does.
Nedovic, offensive rebound. Monaco moving well. Hayes with the two-handed flush.
Yes, Monaco here. Mike James, pull up three. Oh, that's a tough bucket from Mike James. His second three-pointer of the...
James on the hunt again. The crossover dribble, draws the fouls, gets the basket to count. Flew around the corner when he picks up the ball.
So he dishes to James. He tries to go coast to coast and does.
Options after bagging that steal. Nice catch on the inside. Kivarius Hayes with the finish.
Milking the clock all the way down. Pulls up for three and hits. Margin going into the fourth and final quarter.
For him. And straight away, Monaco respond. Time. Of course, he has a career high. James, catch, shot, clatters home the opening 2-point score.
Fact that he's fourth all time in terms of two-point percentage, and that gives you an idea as to why. Mike James pulling up from mid-range and hitting.
Against Norris now. Pulls up, three-pointer, gets it to go. The offense, ominous beginning front of the defender. As we see Mike James with the first three-point bucket up.
And Kobo comes running out of nowhere to get that extra possession.
Mike is in the mood again. Up against a bigger defender again. One-on-one, James, the footwork, the three, and he banks it in. Has arrived in the postseason.
There's been nothing natural about those last two three-pointers. Let me tell you.
Baggeron recovers on the baseline after the near air ball. Touch tight, corner triple for Mike James.
From three-quarters court all by himself. James with a spectacular three puts Monaco back in the game.
Well, the shot you would have drawn up is at the other end, a huge.
8 for him, 18 the lead for Olympiacos. James.
Of all the chips stacked in front of them. James.
Than his averages against everybody through those series.
It's been quite something to see the ascension in Blossom Game's game as James hits a pretty little patented step-back shot.
James converts. The ball goes to Coach Spanoulis. James again stays in scoring mode. He goes to 9 points.
Daniel Tice didn't play their domestic game at the weekend, nor did Elio Kobo, and Mike Panathinaikos with chances to kill off Monaco's comeback. But James and Monaco still breathe.
He's going to milk this clock for all he can. Step back jump shot. Venezuela.
It's left, and James with 27 points with the basketball. James, tough shot along the baseline. Of course he makes it.
The point guards don't do very often since they have the ball in their hands so often.
James drops it off again. Nice use of the backboard from
The piece he's been this year.
Yeah, we talked about it in the pre-game, Spiro. They got bullied in that semi-final by Monaco last year, as we see Blossom Game land afloat.
Goes against Dobrich. Lays it, gets the 2. He wants the foul. Timeout is called by...
A large part of this first half, if at all, on those 2 fouls. Kivarius Hayes.
It's a 2-possession game. Maccabi needs a defensive stop. James shoots and hits again. Of course he does.
Barker, Monaco comeback here. Mike James wriggling free into the lane. Nice bounce pass. That lit the fuse. And Jaron Blossom Game detonated the dunk.
His decisive move. Knew the angle with which the...
He is going to be credited with the score as Mike James penetrates, takes it high off the glass with Ty Odiasi challenging the shot. Takes him to 8 points in the game to lead his team in scoring. The penetration, the constant...
We said this was a real rivalry series.